Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Oxygen Not Included Strategy and Tactics, Episode 4. I can't be losing track of episodes already. So in our last episode, we got most of our food engine up and running here with a few more things left to do. I also just realized that there is a Bristol Blossom down here. Oh, that's going to be harvested in 0.4 cycles. So we're going to get some food from here, we're going to get some fruit here, and we'll get two more blossom seeds, which is awesome. Some awesome blossoms. Which means we should probably plan out another hydroponic tile here. Excellent. We should also probably plan out a few more pipes here. Yeah, this thing will be pumping out plenty to supply this and the rest of the water needed for the rest of this setup. Let me just make sure. Yes, that's plugged into there. Excellent. All right. Yeah, and then once those are done, we'll dig them up, these two, and get the seeds so we can use them for the farm. Also, we'll be saying hello to our next duplicate as soon as it is morning. And yeah, we made a couple of mush bars. I'm hoping, well, that'll certainly, since dupes eat 1,000 calories a day, or 1,000 kilocalories, that'll do for now. But soon enough, we'll, and actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what I want to do for our next research is actually interior decor. We need to get that up and running, and that way it'll only peel one person off of our, finishing up our project here. We've got our massage table at the ready in case someone gets dangerously stressed, but I think we'll be in good shape one way or the other. What is the prioritization on some of these? Because we could kind of use you guys. Alright, you know what? Enough of this malarkey. Get it going now. Yes, please finish that delivery. Once we start getting stuff going in here, then I'll start planting these seeds proper. The problem is because, and this is my bad here, is that I'm doing projects in two different areas, and sometimes dupes will build one item in one area and then queue up their next construction, which is in the completely opposite area, which slows them down considerably. Now that all of our buildy stuff is over here, we're working on. They're going to be a lot more focused in their progress here. Now we are unfortunately going to probably get some stress increases here. I'll plant those blossom seeds once that thing gets some power. Yeah, and as you can see, despite this looking like it's about to break, it's not going to break now that we added an extra layer of protection here. That was a little bit close for comfort. Too close for comfort, I should say. Oh, that was the other thing I meant to do. Deconstruct this thing now that we have real batteries available to us. And we didn't say hi to our new friend, Derp. Alright, no to bottomless stomach and no to 11 tinkering. That's just no in all kinds of ways here. More creativity, but early bird. Oh, grease monkey and early bird, but can't dig it. But you've got but you actually have digging. Yeah, Ada. Yeah, I know she's got narcoleptic, but still, she's got really low decor expectations. So, yeah. Welcome aboard, Ada. If you would like any of either Ada or Nikolov to be named in your honor. Check out my Patreon page to find out how you can get your name in the game. But Ada is the last of our initial crew. We will be getting more people in. Trust me, we will. Just give it time. We've got a lot of work to do before we enact that. Okay, we are starting to pump water. Excellent. So let us get some blossom seeds planted. Now, what's the air pressure like over here? We might need to get another thing of an algae. What's going on here? Why are you all out of power? Hang on. Oh, because I cut that off. Derp. Please reconnect that. All right, so now our water is starting to come on up here. And you know what? I'm comfortable with getting our meal wood in place now. Because we want to make sure that these tiles, these farm tiles, know that they are going to be accepting dirty water. So now he's taking a shower. The Mummins is enjoying the first shower of the colony. He is sending dirty water down this way, which will get pumped into here. I was about to say, aren't you supposed to be flowering soon? That will give us some much needed kilocalories along with this one, and we will then be able to uproot it properly. That way we can get ourselves a blossom seed and plant it. And as soon as this thing flowers, we will do likewise. So that will stave them off from starvation for a little while. We're still going to have to hit the mush bars a couple of times. Couple more times, rather. But now we've got all of our stuff. We're delivering the fertilizer, which is why I was having us dig up the fertilizer in the first place. Let's mark all of those for digging so we can get even more in our storage. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to do down here. Gas permeable tile and get ourselves a storage container. Yeah, everybody's doing that. And we should see here, let's check on the ideal air pressure, so there's enough gas down here. And it's going to take a little while for these to cool the air down. It does not happen overnight. But it will happen. Since these are all... Yeah, well, I think we're in good shape here. What we're going to do here is we're going to do seed, mealwood seeds, and then agriculture, fertilizer, and set this to a higher priority so that people will store the seeds and fertilizer in there. Ooh, we got a freebie here. All right, we finished up our interior decoration. Let's flip you. Actually, you know, here's what we got to do. We got to clean up the freaking base. It canceled my my desire here or my orders to do it last time. But here we got to clean up the base. No ifs, ands, or buts. Because our stress levels are hovering around 30. That's not good. Yeah, we can do that. We will clean up. We'll clean up this sand here because we don't want the sand to be fed to to the hatches. Oh yeah, you need to... Well, actually, do we... Nope, there's still dirt there for you to munch on. That's fine. Alright, so that should give us... yeah, they're picking up stray bits of fertilizer. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to do here is get that an air deodorizer here so that when these things go off stink bubbles, yeah, it'll clean that polluted oxygen up there. I meant to do that before. But yeah, now this is the whole point of our storage area. Alright, ideal air pressure. The pipe should be cooling it down momentarily. Yeah, 10 kilograms of water at 17.3 degrees Celsius, so it is slowly cooling the air down. We don't want a big rapid drop anyway. There are more efficient ways to cool the air. This is sort of a Sunday driver style method of cooling down the air. But that being said, I think we're still in good shape in terms of getting getting the air cooled down. These will soon. Ooh, and that's a freebie. I'll take a freebie. Well, freebie next morning anyway. And yeah, you just harvest that. So we'll auto harvest that. We'll auto harvest that, so we don't have to do mush bars. We'll set up continuous lice loaves. Yeah, you don't have to cook the Bristol blossoms, thankfully. Yeah, you can see the stress levels are dropping already with a lot of the cleanup here. Excellent. All right, and we will dig this up so that we may plant it in a proper place. Also, let's continue our research. We never did that. Pressure management is a key tech for the way I have in mind for setting up our oxygen. Yes, thank you. Use the snifty toilet. Send more polluted water our way. Ah, here we are. So, yeah, ideal temperature, ideal air pressure. It is fertilized. It is irrigated. This is going to be a gold star. Predicted yield 97.7 by the end of the plant's life. We just need to maintain the air temperature, which I think we're doing pretty well here. He makes the lice loaf, he eats it immediately. Have you... Let's prioritize that. Just so we can get that growing. I mean, it's fine that it's not growing perfectly even with everything else. I just want to get it out there. Excellent. Yeah. Would I have liked to have found more blossom seeds? Yes. Alright, how are you doing? Ideal air pressure, good. 10 degrees. So we're aiming for goods here. I mean, obviously we would love to have excellence. But goods are good. Yep, and you are cleaning that out, so that'll give us another supply of fertilizer here. Curious that my algae deoxidizer here is yeah, she's eating food that's above her thing. She's getting the decadent. Oh, it dropped a blossom seed. Well, hey, I'll take that. I didn't realize it was going to do that. I thought they changed it where it wasn't dropping blossom seeds anymore. Hey, no complaints here. All right. Yeah, we're still working on the various techs here. Boy, no one's built this deodorizer yet. Well, these sweep jobs are actually rather aggressive, which is why when I originally did it, when I originally did the sweep jobs, I originally said to do them at a 4, and that might actually be the smarter move here. If I move you guys, well, we're already in the midst of doing our sweep jobs, and it's doing a heck of a lot of good. Let's just prioritize up our deodorizer here. Also, the other thing with these, I like to put these at 9s, if only because it makes sure that we get any listed. Yeah, I know, food shortage. We're gonna need to poop out a mush bar here to have enough kilocalories to feed the colony tomorrow. We'll just queue up the 1. I mean, it's going to take these 5 cycles, so we're probably going to have to queue up more than 1, but my fingers are crossed that we find some more food. Alright, research task complete. Now, as far as some of the other items that we're going to be doing here, I mean, those 2 techs, the percolation tech and the pressure management tech, are probably about the only 2 that you absolutely need for the setup I have in mind. Further on, I'm actually going to go for medbay here. Only because of the mesh tiles. The mesh tiles are extremely useful. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Derp. We actually do need to go combustion, performance combustion, and advanced power regulation. A few more techs to go. Sorry about that. Let us continue researching. Then we'll go medbay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cancel these down here. Or not. And actually, yeah, let's get our plumbing up. I know, food shortage. You know what? We're just gonna poop out. I refuse to put it on continuous. I absolutely refuse to put it on continuous. And we're going to prioritize this. So this air deodorizer is going to suck up all the stinky air that's produced by these 2, so it doesn't actually enter the base. Because that's the reason why I put them in these little containers here, these little enclosures, and what have you. And we will get our blossom seeds set up here. All right. So let's see here. Let's fast forward up here. Stress is going down thanks to our cleanup operation. I'm going to let them go ahead and do that before I start queuing up other major building projects, because we want them to get that cleaned up. How are our plants doing? Ideal, ideal, ideal. Growing. Unfortunately, no matter how good the yield is, like how perfect you make the conditions, it won't make them grow faster. They all have a fixed growing time. It's just a matter of how well they finish growing. There we go. Keep sending that polluted water down there. All right, I like to run it at a 2, just so I don't miss something. Although there's not much going on right this moment, we're just waiting for people. We're still waiting for people to clean up. Oh, here's the other reason. At this point, we can turn this power switch off. Because if we look at the water map here, there is plenty of water already pumped out that will feed into these. There's already plenty of water in here. So we don't need to constantly be draining the battery by having that on. That's the whole reason I put this behind a power switch. Once we start seeing the sort of the radiator area start to dry up, then I can flip the switch on. It'll fill the pipes full of water again, and we can repeat this process. But that way, we don't have to hit the hamster wheel quite so hard and quite so often. Okay, advanced power regulation. Let's go to performance combustion. We want that hydrogen processor as part of our little setup here. And looks like we are almost done. I'm just gonna get that just in the off chance that it's. All right, we're not touching it. We are stopping at 6 for the moment. For the moment, I will queue up another bunch of mush bars here. Again, I'd prefer not to, but I'm not gonna have my colony starve to death simply because I'm being picky about what they eat. Once these all grow up, ideal pressure, ideal temperature, they're fertilized. We're going to get some really good bristleberries crops going here. We're going to get some really good mealwood crops going here. Food is not going to be a constant struggle. And look, our stress is almost completely gone. And that was a really fast time to finish that research. Holy crap. We've got two brainiacs powering away at it. I think we're in good shape. But granted, I've also been on fast mode here, so... Let's see here. Yeah, stress is bleeding away to nothing at this point, which is fine by me. We can put off building our art objects. Now, one other thing we do want to build, and I've been putting this off for a while, is our mess hall. And we're going to make this the mess hall. So we will deconstruct buildings, get rid of this ladder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down. Like so. Now we might run into a little oxygen problems over there, but I don't think it'll be too bad, especially since this deoxidizer is right over here. So for here, we're going to build mess tables. 6 of them. Funny how that works out. And yeah, we'll just clear out the rest of this room. The mess hall is good to stack in art objects, but as evidence, we don't really need them right now. All right, fertilizer deliveries are being made. Excellent. Yep, we've got our temporary food supply coming in. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know what? I'd almost say it's worth it to go diving up here. Because there's already oxygen up here. Actually, we won't dig that up, but we will dig that up and that up. So yeah, we've got a couple of digging projects here. How is our organic? It's starting to count down. You want to, especially at this stage of the game, keep an eye on your algae total, because that is our countdown to Armageddon. Now, we have some untapped algae, although we can't really safely tap it very well. And there isn't really any other sources, so we don't have a lot of... Well, actually, no, there's another whole thing of algae we can tap up here. So we've got time on the clock, and all the more reason we should go up this way. And yeah, with this many dupes, you're going to want multiple toilets here. And as you can see, this is as far as it is. Well, actually, no, it's not considered unreachable. It just hasn't been wrought yet. I think what I might do is once they finish this tech here, I'll let them join in the fun here. Why did you go all the way up here? You could have just dashed over here and used the lavatory. Come on, I need the polluted water here, man. Granted, I also need the physical fertilizer yet, because we don't have a really good, sustainable means of doing fertilizer at the moment. Alright, are you irrigated? Your irrigation is dropping. So you might want to flip that on. Although we still got full pipes over here. But that way we can fill the stuff back up and then turn it back off. Don't want our Bristol blossoms to go thirsty after all. All right, I think that's good. See, a little manual manipulation at this stage of the game certainly is worth it. And yes, we've broken through to the other side and picked up some freebie food. So we can lice loaf it up for that meal lice that we picked up down there. And we got that Bristol blossom taken care of. So that is awesome. Now, yeah, I just uprooted you, so your next harvest isn't going to be for a while. At this point in time, it would be worth it. So let's get 2 more, but in this direction. And also, so that these guys can get a little more air, we will open up the top here a little bit. No, not those, not those, not those. I don't want to deal with the frickin' sand. Alright, we're starting to build this out. Once this is all built here, we'll do a big sweep job, because obviously we don't want a bunch of junk sitting around in there. Yeah, currently harvest rating of that, and it's 1.6 cycles. We might, if you do it just right, you can break into the good rating for the very first harvest of mealwood, which would be awesome because that would give us 16 meal lice instead of just the normal 8, which would give us a prodigious amount of meal lice to use for lice loaves and allow us to completely wean ourselves off of the mush bars here, which is ultimately the ideal solution here. All right, and yeah, you guys can dig this up here. We're not really, I mean, we got some freebie oxygen up here, so that works out nicely in our favor. I mean, heck, we could just go bursting into here. I do want to tap into our cold biomes. Oh, there's our wheezeworts. Oh, wheezeworts. These things, these wheezeworts, are the most important thing in the entire game. Not lying, not exaggerating, not kidding. They are the most important item in the entire game. And we want them. We also want this, harvest ready for sleet wheat. Heck yeah. 25 right there. We've got some sleet wheat waiting for us to finish up here. So, you know what? Let's do this. Well, first off, what's in here? Carbon dioxide, unbreathable. You know what? I don't mind if you go filtering down through here, because it'll just come down here and settle into our CO2 pit. So I'm fine with that. So let us just dig right through. And oh, look at this wolframite right here. Such a useful metal. Wolframite. We want as much of that as possible. much as possible. Get that right there. And actually, we want to dig a little bit of a pit right there. And right down here, abyssalite. Also extremely useful. Yeah, just useful all around. Useful all around. And you know what? Here, no, we don't want stuff melting into here. And it's going to take them a little while to dig through all this. But yeah, getting through here will get us access to these, and then give us potential access, eventual access to the Wheezeworts. They're a little bit further away, but let's just check out here. Yeah, because we are lovingly hugged. We are wrapped in northern ice biomes, which makes me happy. Very, very happy. So yeah, we've got some work to do. In addition to getting our oxygen, our electrolyzers made here, because that too is extremely important. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did I just see you have? Hang on. Aha! We're starting to deplete. We need to get our act together. We need to get ready. We might not be able to have the luxury of going exploring down there, but that's okay. We still need this last tech, and then we'll be golden. We still have algae. In fact, let's go harvest more of that algae. Hell, we'll get these two too. And that too. We've got algae to burn. In fact, we may want to burn it at both angles here. That way, I know it's going to be. It sounds weird. Like, Pinstar, why are you wanting to burn more algae? All right, we completed that. Let me just check to see if there's any other. All right, we have completed all the technologies required for air to be a thing. We just need to start digging. We need to start planning. We need to start working, and getting our air up and running. Well, you know what? We're gonna finish out this. Cycle. With them just digging out what I've... Whoa! And we got a hatch. Yeah, we want to turn off combat because we don't want them to kill the hatches. Run away! Alright. Let's see how... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What the Sam heck did you two do? You morons? Yeah, just go to the bathroom. Jeez, fools. Yeah, I know you guys need to go to the bathroom. You should have thought of that before you encased yourselves. Jeez. Triple bathroom trip there. At least we didn't have any accidents. Jeez. Might as well go and nab that. But yeah, next cycle is when we make our push to our grand push to that. Because yes, now we are definitely burning the candle at both ends here with our thing. We do have some extra algae ready to go up here, so we've got emergency backup supplies. But yeah, we're going to need to get our act together. And in our next episode, we will be getting our act together in terms of planning and building out our permanent oxygen supply. And hopefully we get some extra, freebie food. Woo! Yeah, and I'm not going to start up research to anything else until we get our oxygen up and running. It is a bit too important. Let's, we'll make you sweep only. Raw mineral. There we go. And soil. Pop that all out there for the crud. Please uncover that. I wish they would set it to auto-dig tiles that are entombed by falling sand. It would be so much more useful. Oh yeah. Blossom seed, please. We'll lower the priority on these. And yeah, we'll dig that up as well. Yeah, it'll take a while. And that way we can get this final one in place. And we will get our piping in place. And that, my friends, is the end of cycle 14. So, in our next episode, in our next cycle, I will be showing you my preferred build for getting your electrolyzers set up. And this is probably one of the most unique and interesting puzzles, because there's so many different ways to set up your electrolyzers. You need to set it up. That's not the question. The question is how. So we're going to be delving into that in the next episode. So I hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.